Okay, testing. 1, 2, 3. Okay, test. Cool. Great. Awesome. Had some difficulties there. Sorry, give me 1 second. I gotta check on my food that I'm cooking in the air fryer. Un momento, por favor. God, that stinks. Well, no, it doesn't stink. The food just, I was hit with the wave. It's buffalo chicken, whatever. No, I tried to do this at 8:20. It's now 8:24. Lost 4 minutes there because, God forbid, I hit stream before the room was ready. YouTube is so particular. Let me check my mic again. Room was ready. YouTube is so particular. That's pretty loud. Again, I'm trying not to record with too much gain because I also want my motherfucking vocals to sound good, but not too loud, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, let me post this. Copy video URL, put it in Discord. Discordant. The old Dissy Wissy. Nope, nobody calls it that. Let's see here. Okay, I'll just drop it right in the at everyone. Casual Thursday night stream. Okay. Cool. All right. Nice. So what's been going on? Well, I have another song. What do I call this? White Boy Banger. I don't think this is going on the album or anything, but it's just something I made the other day. I have some I don't know what you call it. I have some reservations about it. Well, here's the and Ghost 12507 made the worst comment when I posted this today. I mean, it was funny, but I also hated it, what he said. I'll check the replay again real quick. It's pretty good. Might be too loud here. Something, blah, blah, blah. Who cares? Anyway, so yeah, that's the overall gist of the track. I do like this loop. This is an Oliver loop. Uh-oh. Whoa. I thought that was a earthquake, but it was not. I don't think. That's just pleasing. That's like two dock workers who are making a rhythmic beat at the pier. Pretty chill stuff. And this is actually a patch in Keyscape I've never used before. Let's check this out. There's a couple things that's happening, though. Let's take this off, take this off, take this off. So in Keyscape, come on. This is Vintage Vibe Electric Piano. Which I actually really like. I've never used it before. And I like the tremolo on it too. Ooh! Oh, shit. So what I put on this Keyscape were a couple things. One, transient shaper. I feel like it wasn't hitting hard enough. If you guys don't know, whoever's watching, if you don't know transient shaper, I mean, it's not that crazy, but basically, it's by Kilohertz. They have a bunch of these little plugins here. Super useful. It literally just adds attack to your sound. So if you got a snare drum, let's say, what's this? Oh, right. Okay. Let's add just like kind of a weak snare. Yeah, like this. Okay. Let's just add this. We're going to put this on the same channel as Keyscape. So what happens is that, let's just set it to 0. So here's the sound. We'll make a new pattern here. Nope. Whatever. Right. Take off the reverb for a second. So you can hear that. So Transient Shaper, what it's doing, just gives it that bite. You can actually see it. You can see it there. See? Maybe I can make it big. Oh, I love that. I love scalable UI. Look at this. So you're literally just giving it attack. Now that's going to be too loud. It's not, and it's not just so we clear. It's not volume. It's just making the transient, the pop. Hey, Snake. Yeah, he was saying some weird shit. And to be honest, I can block you too if you want. I don't know. Guys, I've said this like 3 times now. It's almost like you're just not understanding. I don't want to hear about synth punk. I don't want you trolling about synth punk. If you hate synth punk, go to his channel. This is your last warning. Thanks. So anyway, Transient Shaper, and it also does the opposite. It can get rid of the transient too. Now, there's also some other features like pump, which is sort of like, now it works better for longer sounds. It's not going to work that well for this, but yeah, like the keys here. Nope. Okay. I don't understand why these people are just so obsessed. Like, is my channel named Synthpunk? No, it's not. So when you come in here and you just like say little things about him, like why? I don't get it. Why am I the one? Did you hear about John? Don't care, bro. Now, it sounds kind of funky on this. There's also sustain, which is, again, just making it last longer, I guess. And you got to be careful with that. That's too much. I honestly don't even fuck with these too much, just for that initial attack. Right there. So then what I added to it was RC20 Retro Color, which is honestly kind of a hipster plugin. I don't know. People kind of act like it's amazing. It's good. I like it. But it's not a must-have, I don't think. Not at all. But yeah, you got these little things here, these little modules. So on this one, I just have some wow and flutter effect. That's too much. And I do like, what I will say on RC20, I like the flux capacitor. The flux feature, which is where it will just kind of, what does it say there? It adds organic and nonlinear fluctuations under the hood, customized specifically for each module. So it's kind of just adding some randomization. Let's listen to it all the way up. Oh, so there's flux and there's also the wobble effect. So let's turn flux off. So that's all the way up. Let's do a little bit here. Kind of hard to hear on this one, but it's cool. I like that one more. You can make it mono too. Okay, that's it. here's what's going to happen. I'm hiding you forever. I don't want to hear about John and synth punk and any of that shit. Goodbye. Fuck off. That's it. If I see anyone talking about trolling synth punk, you're out. It's this autism, dude. I swear to God. It's this fucking, you're so obsessed. And by the way, I don't really care if you talk shit about him. Go ahead. Make 100 videos. I don't mind. But don't come to my fucking streams. John has made a new account, but he lost a synth. Fuck off. Seriously. Seriously, go fuck yourself. Thanks. So that happened, and then we have... It's just, they're so stupid. Why do they think I care? Why is it me, you know? It's this... so dumb. I should just block that term. I should literally block... I'm just going to do that. I'll block John. So if your name is John, that won't show up, and I won't see it. If you mention someone named John, I won't see it. And next time... And by the way, I was being really nice to those guys, but they just don't get it. They don't get it. It's like this weird, it really is autism. It's like a learning thing. They can't process it, you know? So, and I was nice to them, but now if I see any mention of the trolls, of any of that, you're gone. That's it. Bye. Fuck off. You were never one of my fans anyway. You came here from synth punk and then like thought I would just want to talk about it. I told you I didn't. So you mean nothing to me. Not even worth my time. So that happened. Now we have the flanges, which is kind of like a chorus effect. So, I don't know. It's not perfect. To be honest, actually, I would kind of want to... I like that more. I don't like all the vibrato on that. Now, the other thing is the bass line. And I'm not too happy with this, actually. So and I'm not happy because it's from Trillion, which is, you know, a huge Spectrasonics bass plugin, but I find the sound to be kind of bad. Yeah, okay. So this is Sandrazi, are you just like one of them? Cuz like he's welcome to be here cuz he doesn't make it all about himself. Fuck you. I'm blocking you too. Bye. Bye. Okay. God, seriously, it's just No, I'm just asking. Yeah, but I just fucking told you. I literally just told you. Like, oh my God. Fuck all of you people. Seriously. Fuck you guys. You know? It's such a fucking annoying thing. Okay, anyway. So Trillion. What I'm not happy about this for is that click. It sounds shitty. Now, I went in to try to mess with it on the amplitude filter, and then you just lose everything. That's actually okay. That's not bad. So let's try... No. You have to just have it at the absolute bare minimum setting, and it doesn't feel like a real ADSR. Yeah. This doesn't affect it at all. I guess it does, actually. Nah, I don't... again... It's a specific type of person who comes in and just, they're obsessed. And it's okay. Honestly, it's okay to be obsessed. I just don't want to talk about it because, you know, it's one thing if I was beefing with synth punk, then maybe I'd be like, oh yeah, fuck that guy. But I'm not. So then it's not interesting for me to talk about. And to be honest, Sandrazi, I think you're like him on another account and you heard how annoyed I was and you still asked me about it. So I'm hiding you too. Sorry. You're done. I don't know who's who. I don't know who's who, but you literally just heard me say, like, dude, don't mention him. Don't talk about that because I don't want to hear it. And then you brought it up again. So you're probably him. You're probably Fugazi or whoever, who I was so nice to, bro. I was so nice to them. But enough is enough. Fuck off. So anyway, with this bass line, and I did add some shit to it. Let's see. Maybe it's better without the chorus on it. There's just something off. It just doesn't sound good. You know, this is honestly a throwaway song. This is, I don't know. There's potential, but it's a little too, like, this sounds kind of like a meme song or something you'd hear in a commercial. It just doesn't have a lot of, I don't know. Something is bugging me about it. It doesn't feel very, I don't know. Let me check in my food. One sec. So yeah, I you know, someone had hit me up at work and they were like, they heard it like, dude, let me rap on that. I'm like, sure. But it's not, I don't think it's going to be a track on the album. It's a little too light. Oh, excuse me. Oh, but there is a new plugin that I want to show you guys that was shown to me by motherfucking Kunio 300. Kunio 300. He's from Finland. And this is familiar to synth heads. It's very familiar to me. Oh, look at that ugly interface. It's the Korg DW 8000 in plug-in form. Holy shit. Plug-in form. Oh my god. I actually couldn't even believe this. To be honest, I was kind of shocked at it's very close. And actually has some improvements. Oh, sorry about that. So the filter, as far as I know, very close. But what I like about this one is they took away some, well, okay. I will say that, first of all, this is a free plugin. So already I cannot complain too much here. Like, goddamn. Free plugin. That's great. And it sounds amazing. By Full Bucket, I guess. I don't know why they do them for free. I mean, you could totally sell this. But anyway, my gripe with it is that they kept it similar like the Fury 800, the Poly 800 VST they did. Similar where they didn't really give it a better interface. They just put all the parameters in front of it. Because this is how the Korg DW was. Obviously, this wasn't here. But you had one slider and you would like type in, okay, if I want to change the filter cutoff, you type in 12 for the parameter, and then you move the slider. Now, you don't have to do that here. You just go which is fine. I kind of wish they had just made faders, you know. I don't get why they had to do it like this. But again, it's free. So how picky can I be? Okay, like this. Like I'm really bad with like 6-part ADSRs where there's a break and a slope. I'm just bad at that. So I would love to have seen like a visual at least of the envelope. You know what I mean? Something. And instead I have to kind of, it's weird. I mean, I guess you just, yeah. But what I do like about it is that they changed some things. So first of all, for when I had the original DW8000 and the EX8000, the rack, not the rack, the whatever. It was a rack, I guess. With that one, if you wanted to add in oscillator 2, let's take off this delay. It's driving me fucking crazy. Okay, if you wanted to add an oscillator 2, actually, wait a minute. Wait. Yeah, so oscillator 2 on the old one, on the actual Korg DW8000, was in increments. So it wasn't like, you see how this is like a smooth volume? In the old one, it was like you had 0, a little bit, halfway, all the way. Or I think it was just 3 notches. Off, halfway, on. So you couldn't like blend them in. And it drove me fucking crazy. Right? It was like, oh. It was a limitation on the synth. Why is it so quiet? It's very quiet. Oh, duh, because the level's down. I'm stupid. But yeah, so that was annoying, but now they fixed that here. Let's. Oh. Now, I will say one thing about the DW8K. Let's call it the DW. I don't know, I keep saying 8,000. Is that the waveforms, this is actually very, very useful to see them all like this. The waveforms are fucking weird. Like, for example, I mean, it was one of those, you know, analog digital hybrids. So, like, listen to these. That's fine. So this is, you know, sawtooth. Kind of a square, sort of. Then we get into, whoa, what the fuck is this? Oh, electric piano. You know. Oh my God. I remember this one. And they would give you interesting sounds, but it wasn't like that. I'm never going to use this. You know what I mean? Like, that's rough. That's a sine wave. That's fine. Anyway, so there's kind of a tackiness to this synth. Like, it's very, it was a weird one. It's a very weird synth, I have to say. And something about it, like the filter, it was strange. It didn't sound like other synths. It sounded very just kind of off in a way. Not budget. I don't want to say that. Actually, I did a song that's like totally used with the, I think there's only one part that's Juno 106. The rest is Korg DW. Let me see. Time to Funk. Kiko 1. Where is it? This song here. Let's pull this up. Oh, YouTube. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Where is it? Oh, no. Oh, man. Let me see if I can pull it up. It's probably in my playlists or something under original music or something like that. Kiko One original music. I think this is it. Let me view the full playlist. 1 minute. Where is it? Bear with me, folks, because I want to, because what I recorded was literally all the presets from the DW. Oh man, I think I can't find it because, wait a minute here, come on, because I might have added some weird Japanese characters to the title. Oh man, where is it? Maybe it's under something else. Maybe it's under Synth Simp. That could be it. Let's see this. I'll find it. Give me a second. Do I owe Roland an apology? Nope. Oh, this is frustrating. Did I hide it? I wonder if I hid it. Why would I hide it though? Short jams. Maybe I just didn't add it to. Okay, we'll find it. We'll find it. Let's go to videos. Sorry, let me just show you this so you can actually see what I'm doing. Video. Is there a search? Really? I have to do this? Oh, okay. Fuck it. Let's do it. It's worth it. It's worth it. System 8. So it's kind of old now. Actually, really old. I think it's like, like at least 4 years old. Time to Dance. No, that was the original. What was the Time to Funk? I just spelled it weird. Okay, that's fine. So this is mostly Korg DW presets. Let's listen to this. If it loads. Come on, asshole. Don't fuck me. Ooh, that's long. 4:30. I haven't made a song that's 4:30. Here we go. Bro. I mean, I don't get it. I don't get why. It's on 144p. You can't load. Oh my God. I'm going to kill myself. I wonder what that is. The bass? Is the bass preset? No way. Is it from this? I don't think so. I could be though. Slap bass. That's not it. Let's just see. No, that's not it. Okay. That's 100% it. That's the keyboard. Oh my God. Oh my God. Is it this? Is it this bass line? No. Come on. No way. It might be, dude. Listen to it. Listen to it now. Bow, 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 bow. Let's hear. Holy shit. I don't know. It really could be. Well, anyway, but yeah. So this is all presets from the plugin and Juno 106. Pause. I like how I wrote 1986, like as if people would believe it. This is a banger. I think it is. I think that bass line is from the DW. That's crazy. Anyway, whatever. So the whole point is, yeah, I'm pretty sure. So I have to say, dude, this, I mean, I don't know if it's this bass line, though. I don't think so. Maybe not. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a second. And then maybe I just adjusted the release time. I don't know. We'll never know. But anyway, there's some fucking very vintage sounds in here. Not necessarily vintage good, I'll be honest. I mean, that sounds bad, but accurate. Oh my God. Whoa. That's crazy. Anyway, so look, fans of this synth, the original, will say things on YouTube comments, which I notice, and I kind of roll my eyes at, where they go, "It can do everything a Jupiter 8 can do and more." Wrong. Not even close. I mean, not even fucking close. Let's be real, guys. I know this is a plugin, but like the actual synth, I owned it. And I did program on it. And it is no Jupiter 8, okay? It's a fun little synth. The cool part really was the delay, I guess, you know. Because you could turn the delay into a chorus, sort of. But anyway, so it's just an interesting little fucking thing, and you know, I'm glad it exists. And the fact that it's free, dude, is crazy. And if we pull up the Fury 800, do I have that? Yeah, same company here. But you see what I'm saying, guys? Like, I hate this type of... like, this is awful. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to the makers of this plugin. Jesus Christ. I know you're going for that kitschy, sort of trashy Korg thing. Oh my God. Like, who would want to use this? This is terrible. You had a missed opportunity. You know what they should have done is just given it a better interface and sold it. It's like they want you to go through what the original owners went through in the 80s with a terrible interface. Oops. What happened? Oh. Where did that go? There was like an up and down button. Anyway, I don't want to use it. It's just, I think, yeah, part of it is the interface is not that good, and I don't know. It's just weird. I was also thinking the other day, I wish that plugins were easier to install. I noticed that. Well, let me back up a second. So there's plugins where there's an exe file and you do the whole thing, and that can be a pain in the ass. But also, like this plugin, for example, I had to get the DLL file, I had to put it in the right folder, I had to scan my files, and then it wasn't in the right folder, I had to rescan or add. Man, I wish they could make plugins easier to work with. So you're not doing bullshit. So you're not going like, oh. Now, I did actually want to buy a plugin. The one I want to buy is, it's a little expensive. It's not expensive. It's just I'm trying to save money. But okay, fine. The Nord 2 editor and librarian. The reason why I want to buy this is, as you guys know, I won't shut the fuck up, about, they're doing that. So normally it's 70, they're selling it for 50. Okay. The reason why I want to buy this is because I use the Nord 2X all the time, and I'm wondering if this would be a great way to save my patches. I mean, really save them, and then B, what the fuck is this? First of all, let's watch a review of this. Not that anyone's here, so I'll just watch a review of this. But I am interested in this, because oh god, and YouTube's gonna give me shit. Don't give me shit, YouTube. Rack free librarian that ain't it. That ain't it. Free. Ain't no free. Free librarian. No. Nord VST. Shit. Sorry. There's no video on it, huh? I guess I'm wondering what it actually does, because, dude, this guy. Never mind. Never mind. Moving on. It bothers me a little bit. Okay. So let's see. Faster workflow. So the Nord editor brings hardware integration to Mon. Okay. It is now much faster to scroll through sounds and make tweaks within your DAW. Automate parameters with real hardware control names. I don't care about that. The best part, Editor saves all the data within the project, and when you reopen the project, all the used data gets sent to your hardware automatically. That's kind of cool. Total Recall. Okay. So let's see this. Control from your DAW. Cool. Automate almost every parameter directly within your DAW. Cool. No need to remember CCs for each knobs. I don't really care. Load, edit, store patches. That's nice. Store any Nord Lead rack compatible sound set in your hard drive library. That's amazing. Send banks or individual patches from library. Yes. Request banks or individual patches. What else, though? I want to know about, can you sync it to the clock? I don't think you can. With the full version, you can automate almost every parameter right from your DAW without having to remember. Some SysX parameters are not available. So what does that mean? Does that mean LFO time and syncing that to something? Because I would love that. Some of the SysX parameters are not available due to a lot of bandwidth taken from the MIDI cable. Check DAW config guides tab. I don't know if it's worth it. It might not be worth it. Is it going to mention FL? If you don't mention FL, I'm going to be pissed off. Thank you. Okay. Image line, Fruity Loop Studio. No one calls it that. Configuration guide. Fruity Loop Studio? What? FL? Come on, bro. Nobody calls it that. JP80XO. Oh, is this a... Okay. Disclaimer. What is a disclaimer? Okay, nothing to do with image line. All I really want with this plugin is so I can automate the LFO, so I can sync it. I don't think I'll be able to do that. No. Which is a shame, but it is what it is. This all seems standard, though. Yeah, I'm not tripping over this. You just select the thing. You select the whatever. Yep. Because that is the one thing that kind of holds me back sometimes with the Nord is it's a little weird. So, God, I love that sound, though. Let's pretend let's just do a basic patch all the way down to 1. Oops, no. I forgot it's not a plugin, so I have to do the volume there. Let's pretend that I want to automate the filter. Welcome, Victor. FL stands for Free Loop since the early days. Yes, I know that. Thank you. But the reason they stopped was allegedly Kellogg's, Fruit Loops. It was like a cease and desist. So now they call it FL Studio. And since adopting that moniker, it's been, oh my God, so much better. Nord is Swedish. Yes. Victor, I hope you're not one of those guys who... Please don't be one of the guys obsessed with synth punk. Please. I want to like you guys. It's just the obsession makes it difficult. Anyway, if you don't know what I'm talking about, never mind. Ignore that then. So let's do this. Let's have a high sustain. And let's go to okay, LFO 1. Oops. So that's not syncing to anything. What I want it to be is bow, 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 bow. Okay. So it's a real specific thing you have to do. You have to go to Shift, Special. Make sure that pattern A is on 1.of, I guess. Oh, there we go. So you can't see what I'm doing, but you have to press these buttons. But let's... No, it's not working, actually. I lied. It's really weird. What? Now if I increase the BPM. Oh. It's just strange though, you know? Why does it do that? Meow. Yeah. Uh-oh. It's just frustrating that it doesn't sync the way I want it to. It's like very specific. Let's see. I guess that works. You know what I mean? Interesting. Velocity no longer works. What? What? Yeah. Hold on a second. Let's go to pattern 3. No, pattern 3. This is kind of cool. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, but it's kind of fun. I love that kind of chord. Let's break these all down into their own separate patterns. That could be fun. Cunio's going to watch this and go, what the fuck is he doing? This ain't Kiko 1. This doesn't even sound like him. And he'd be right. Oh my God. I got an interesting text. Oh boy. Let's do this. Sorry, that really threw me off. Let's make a fucking pattern. I mean, this is not gonna be on the album. Obviously, we know this, right? This is some goofy shit. Not goofy, it's just weird. Actually, for pattern 3, let's add some resonance. Wait a second. 1 second here. Why does this sound weird? Hold on. What the fuck? It sounds so weird. Hold on. Okay, cool. So let's add some really fat drums. You know? One shots. Let's do kicks. Yeah. Let's layer these kicks. Nope. Layer it again with another one. Don't like the click on that. Yeah, just want the... I can work with that. Let's put this here. Let's route it to the drum track. And this is way... I don't normally do stuff like this, but fuck it. Now, we got enough knock. I think so. Just a little bit. There we go. Yeah. How much better that is now? I almost want to... Okay, cool. So then let's also add... what we're going to do... And this is kind of silly, but... We're going to sidechain... Oh, here's what we'll do. We'll put Nord on the synth bus. And we'll also add a little... like a percussion loop. Love me a percussion loop. No. That could work. Yeah. Oh, I've never used that before. Oh, I like that. Doesn't quite fit, but who cares? We're going to put this percussion loop we'll put this directly on the motherfucking synth bus. And now you know what's going to happen. We're going to sidechain to the synth bus. Make sure these are both on there. Yep. And instead of using my regular, whatever it's called, track spacer, I'm just going to use Fruity Limiter. Yeah, might as well. Don't get too crazy here. Oliver kick one shot. Yeah. That's kind of shitty. Hold on, it's not even working. Hold on. Okay, make sure it's on the whole time. We got one pattern left, too. Let's do this. We'll do another pattern. Which will also be side chain to shit, but that's okay. Let's go to pattern 4. That's why I love the Nord, man. I've got 4 fucking slots. You know? No. Sorry. Put it on legato. Sorry about that noise. Kind of loud. Oops. It should be faster. Oh, sorry about that. No. Sorry, guys. This is a John Peter Neiman type beat. Oops. I don't even know what the fuck I'm doing. Should I even record? Should I just record this? Let's just record this. Why not? Okay. Oh my god. Okay, let's just record it right now. So we'll enable. Now it's going to happen. It's kind of fucked up. You like that? Woo! Yeah. That's fucking wild, bro. This could have been the hit of 2002 or something. I don't know. Now, should we play it on top of itself so it causes a time loop? So stupid. But now, wait a minute. Is the sidechain on this? Oh, the shakers. Oh, I fucked up. Did I? Wait a minute. I did. No, I didn't. I'm stupid. What? Wait a minute. Stop. Why are you fucking playing? Idiot. What the hell? I see. So it didn't actually record. Good. Good. That's a fucking, like, cute banger I just made. I don't know. Wait a minute. What happened to One Knob? Oh, man. Pumper. Jesus Christ. I don't even know, bro. I don't know about this one. I'm gonna save this. I mean, it's kind of shitty. It's not shitty. It's just not that good. I mean, what am I doing? You know, what the fuck am I even doing? I could be doing something better. Damn, it's 9:28. I've been streaming for an hour and 5 minutes. God, I wish I'd started this sooner. You know, so I could stay up later. I guess I still can stay up late. Doesn't really matter, but, you know. Well, it's also, since I started late, people aren't around. Except for the fucking weirdos who are obsessed with He Who Will Not Be Named. How about that? Let's look at some synths. Let's look at some synth news. Why not? I'll take a break here. What is the new news? I just typed in synth. That's the stupidest thing ever. What is the new synths that are out? Reface CS. Oh yeah. This dude did a whole, I think we watched this on stream before. This dude did a whole fucking review about the Reface CS. I've actually seen an amazing viral video of some guy who does a whole song on not this. He does a whole song on the Reface CS, and it's fucking amazing. Oh, can we find that? It's crazy. Reface CS Jam. Like, and he uses the shitty sequencer. We might have watched this already. This is it. I think we did watch this. Oh, fuck it. Let's watch it again. Who cares? God, this is so crazy, dude. I just want to pause for a second. There's no presets on this synth. None. So everything he's doing there is live, and I know that, like, no shit, obviously, but he's changing up the patches live. You know what I mean? He just did a bass line there by adjusting the filter. Look at that real quick. Go back. That's crazy. Okay, so same patch, you know, keys, whatever. Right there, he changed the octave, and he added some filter cutoff or something. That is so fucking crazy, bro. What the hell was that? What the hell was even that? Daddy, chill. Right, he has the fucking pitch bend taped. Oh my god. The chorus, I mean, crazy. Crazy. And it only I should stop. It doesn't only have 99,000 views. That's not only, that's a lot, but this should have a fucking million at least. You know, you must be the only guy on the entire internet who deserves to have all those synths at home. This is why companies endorse this guy. He's insanely talented. That chorus effect will really punch up the sound. This synth, we're not going to listen. Let's just look at it. This is, God, Yamaha, you should release this as just the same thing, the exact same engine. Release it as a full 49 key synth, full size key. Excuse me. Because I'm telling you, I mean, it's on the level of Juno simplicity, and yet it can do so much more than a Juno can. And it's not even about the analog or digital. Fucking take all that out. This was actually my first synth I ever bought. I decided to return it because I didn't really understand what I was doing. I was brand new to synths, and I decided to get an Alpha Juno instead. But this was the first one, and man, you can make such a variety of sounds on this keyboard, and there really is so few parameters. It's one of the most genius products ever. And I say genius because with me, when you make it as simple as possible, but you have such a wide palette for creating sounds, my God. I mean, my fucking God. Like, that's beautiful to me. That's fucking beautiful. And it's the type of thing that, you know, it's someone can actually use this thing and create with it. Now, there are some serious limitations. Like, this thing fucking sucks, but this guy used it to his advantage. I hate that pitch bend. There's no mod wheel, whatever. And then the sequencer itself is insanely limited. Like this guy got it down because he must have some sort of autism that powers him to do that, right? No offense to that guy. He must be a little bit, right? Come on. No, come on. That's not even an insult. I'm just saying. But yeah, but I mean, if they just took the same format, the same faders and everything, and they just made it in a bigger shell, I would buy it. Give it, USB MIDI, yeah. Although it does have normal audio jacks, doesn't it? It's not mini jack. I appreciate that. But regardless, give it to me in a bigger shell, And fuck, man. I mean, I would buy it in a heartbeat. And you can find these for $200. It's just with this little thing, I just want a real keyboard, I'm not even that good of a player, but I don't know. I want a keyboard. I want it, have a full range. Give me 49, actually 60 keys would be great. They could literally sell this again and people would fucking buy it. The problem is they released it under the Reface line, which is basically people think of as like high-end toys, They're not toys. They're not like Roland. They're not the little mini stupid things. They're actually amazing products. But they're the Reface. So they could never release this again in a bigger shell, and they wouldn't also because they want the MoDX. And I stopped calling it Mod X because it is MoDX. And the Montage to be their synthesizers. But obviously, no one fucking programs on a Montage with as much fun as this. Nobody does. No one enjoys making subtractive synthesis on a Montage. And I owned a Montage and a MoDX. And I'm telling you, nobody has as much fun on that as they do as this. It's just what it is. It's the simplicity. It's, I turned that knob. Oh, great. Not moving a fucking rotary encoder and clicking on a screen. I mean, I sound like a grandpa right now, but I'm being serious. Like, I'm telling you, it's one of the most creative, awe-inspiring synths. And the fact that Yamaha just doesn't make more shit like this is such a wasted opportunity, dude. Like the new thing, what they got, the Yamaha CK, they keep doing the workstation thing when they clearly know how to make synths. And I don't get why they don't just jump on that. Why not? What, because you think Roland will accuse you of, you think you won't do as well as Roland? Fuck Roland. Roland can eat my ass. This thing shits on anything Roland has done in the last fucking 20 years. I am not even kidding. I swear to you. I swear to Christ. Let me think about what's a more exciting. I mean, the System 8 in many ways sucks. And I own that. And that has a lot of features and everything. But again, it's nowhere near even their new Juno. You all know how I feel about the Juno. Even the new Juno, the Juno X, is not as immediate as this synth. You know what I'm saying? God, I wish Yamaha would just make this, but bigger. Just don't even change it. Don't even add anything. Well, yeah, can you get rid of this? Can you get rid of this little dog tail? This little, like when a boxer's, boxer's tail has been bobbed. That's what this reminds me of. Little wiggly thing. I mean, it's just stupid. I hated that thing. And oh no, here's the real thing. I'm sorry. No, not just the shell. Allow me to save my presets. Come on. That was such a fucking, that drove me insane. When I got this, I was making some dope patches. And then I found out the only way to save my patches was to get the Sound Mondo app. And that's when I go, okay, wait a minute. This is an iOS app. What the fuck is this? What? It was just absurd. But yeah, man, I fucking love this keyboard. I really do. I just, I don't know. I kind of wish I had it back, to be perfectly honest, if I'm being real. But I don't, because the kitty size of it is just too kitty for me, It's just too silly. I don't know. I give me a real keyboard. I hope to Christ that they do make the Yamaha AN1X. I don't think they're going to. I don't think they're going to. I could check. But let's look up here. Let's do Sonic State. See what Sonic Lab. Sonic State. Oh my God. Dude. Wow. Talk about another one of my favorite synths from Yamaha. The Yamaha CS01. Holy shit. Let's watch this. Oh, they're probably going to claim it because the stream's monetized. I could demonetize it. I don't care. Let's see. Now, who's playing it, though? I'm not making it full screen because I don't want them to be like, claim the stream. My second CS01? Who? Yes. Oh my God. Oh my God. They're not... Get into the filter, bro, because the filter rules. Rules. Who is this? Oh, Chris. So this is not Nick. I thought this was Nick from Sonic State. I'm thumbsing this up. Oh. That's a Nick. This is a rather lovely triangle. I can't do his voice. It's hard to do his voice. Dude, yes. Okay, the PWM on this thing is so fat. Also, speaking of, this is a Yamaha CS01, and we just were looking at the Reface CS. Interesting. But it has nothing to do with what we saw. He's saying that there's no resonance control and there's no whatever, but I'm pretty sure they made one after that does. I think he has the early model, dude, or like the first one. 'Cause there's a model with it's black and it actually does have a resonance control. I could be wrong. Oh, I'm sorry. The black CS01 Mark II has a 24 dB filter. That's Oh, that's pretty cool. Turn it down. Turn it down. Hot gluing the trim pot. That is the most British ass thing. Okay, me Nick Bad, I'm gonna hot glue the trim pot. I know this isn't Nick saying this, but it's still, I like to just imagine everyone's him. Okay, well, it's me, Nick Bad. I've rewound the filter through the breath control knob. Jesus, this guy's a psycho. That sounds great. Oh my God. What did he just say? It now screams. Oh, okay. That's a shame, really. It now screams like a good un. Just so British. Oh my God. I just want to go to England and just make fun of every British person. Sorry, guys. I've drank 2 beers now. This You know what's so funny? When I was a kid, I revered British people. Like, they were just so... They were like magical creatures, you know, above... Like elves. I thought they were like the elves from Lord of the Rings. And then I get older, I'm like, bro... Obviously not all, but many of them are just so fucking... Like, hilarious, but unintentionally so, you know? Like when Nick will say... I'll go... Oh, you get lots of sonorous, clangorous sounds. And like, he's not trying to be funny. He's trying to describe the sound palette. And it's just so funny. Like, it's like they're all my dad, but British. I don't know how to say it. All right. I hate this video. I want to take back my like. Dude, listen to that. It's a mod that's not for the faint-hearted. Who made this? I'm just going to write, this is the most British video. The written narration is the most British, most English shit I've ever seen. They're going to ban me. And I love it. I'm going to say British ass shit. Banned. He's banned. It's a shame, really. All right. I feel like this guy... I'm sorry. He's fine. Chris from Boo Electric Battery Operated Orchestra treats us to some... Like, even that right there. Like, I feel like an American guy would not say... Oh, he's treating us to a fine look at a synth. No. That's a British thing. First of all, I've never said the word treat in my life until, 10 seconds ago. And now. I don't do that. I don't say that phrase. And if an American person says, "Oh boy, what a treat." I just want to fucking jump out the window on fire. Into a set of steak knives and die. I hate that so much. Oh boy. What a tasty treat. Stop. There are pegs for a guitar. Okay, got it. Well, thank you for that. That was so fucking weird. Oh, yeah, the PWM Mantis. Oh, well, that's 3 weeks ago. Let's see what their new stuff. Oh, right. We talked about this the other day. Right. I like this guy, Maths. He's a good guy. Sonicware Texture Lab. What the fuck is this? Oh, right. Oh, right. Okay. No. No ads. No. Not doing that. Thanks. Jesus Christ. I get it. They got to make their dollars. Texture Lab. So Sonicware makes has nothing to do with Sonic State or the Hedgehog, but they make. Oh God, I wish we could watch this in good quality, guys. Sorry. They made some like FM synth, right? Didn't they? Sonicware synth. Let me look it up. I swear to Christ, they did. Yes, the Liven XFM, which is like this weird little FM groove box. So this is a new product. Damn, that is the most fucking beat up. What do you call those things? Oh, fuck. Not lanyard. Jesus, I'm so sorry. I used to work at a job where you had to wear them every day. Oh my God. Wristband. That wristband has seen some shit. Oh, I'm still laughing about that. It's a good one. I used to think that having MIDI jacks on the front was a good thing, and now I think it's one of the ugliest things ever, and I hate it. And it should never be done. I don't know why people. I don't know. I'm sorry, hate is a strong. I don't hate it, but it's what happens is you get a bunch of cable. Like again, the Nord Lead 2X, everything's in the back. I can't even see the cables. If I see a cable, there's gonna be a problem. My monitor is not obscured by it. It's great. Okay, I do not give a fuck about this. I'm so sorry to Live and Wear XFM. Do not care. Sorry. So, I mean, unless it can do something I don't know.
The river is flowing, flowing and growing. The river is flowing, flowing and growing. The river is flowing, flowing and growing. The river is flowing.
I don't know. No, I'm sorry. I'm being very dismissive. I don't know. Yeah. Okay, moving on. Let's see. Oh, I know that one. Vector Synth Tempera. Sorry, tempura. That means I'm hungry. I want that soup. The Push 3. Let's see. Yeah, let's see what this is. Looks interesting. Not really. I actually hate this, but it looks interesting. Kind of. Okay, Jesus Christ. Let's again, I got to look and figure out what the fuck is going on. Why I'm at 720p. Oh, okay. Oh, that's their fault. Okay. Not my fault. Okay, Game of Thrones. Oh man.
We are here on the Vector Synth Tempera booth, and we're going to look at Tempera, right?
Let's do it.
So,
and by the way, guys, I don't have it full screen. I'm sure this is really annoying to see all this stuff. I don't have it full screen just in case they try to copyright claim me. They probably will, and they're allowed to. I won't be mad, but I don't know.
What is it? 'Cause
I'm doing
it's
commentary.
Pretty interesting interface, right?
So this is a granular synthesizer or sort of sampler grain slicing thing. The basic operation is that you have 8 tracks or samples. This is sort of something between a track and the sample. They can be short, but they can be like 10 seconds, 12 seconds. And the basic operation is that you put in a note that tells it at what pitch it plays, and then you put in an emitter, and that tells it from where.
Pause. I have to say something. I'm trying to be less of a dick when I just blurt out something like I don't care or I'm not interested, because this thing is clearly this dude's passion, and I'm sure somebody would love this, but it's ticking a lot of boxes for me that I don't like. First of all, granular synthesis or whatever. I've seen that before and I've heard it, and it's a bunch of weird shit. It's like, it really is just like weird sample modification and a bunch of weird partials, like taking part of, like, for ambient music and stuff, you can make some weird granular synthesis shit. I mean, for me, I'm not saying this is bad, but for me, there's nothing to it. Now, and then you got 8 tracks thing. Again, I'm not in the market for that at all. Like the Push or the God, what else? The Novation. Oh man, you know what I'm talking about. The Novation something. It's like a groove box, and you got like couple. Fuck. Wait, is it the Push? No, Circuit Tracks, like that thing. I don't care. Now, again, just because I don't care doesn't mean it's bad. I don't want to say that, but fuck, man, I miss having. Again, I want to see like a Yamaha Reface CS or something like it, but bigger, you know, and like we have been seeing that stuff, but like really no bullshit, you know, like really truly knob per function, you know, and if there is some stuff in the menu, it's like stuff you don't really care about, you know, like, oh, MIDI settings, whatever, set it and forget it stuff. Like I want to see more of that shit. And I'm just kind of tired of seeing these. First of all, you know, I don't. Okay, the same problem with this is my same issue with like the OP1. You know how there's all these tons of features inside of it, but you got to learn this weird fucking workflow and thing. You know, and it's like, can you just give me something fucking straight up that I can use? You know, that's not necessarily for a groove box jam, Dallas. You know, I'm being really harsh. I'm sure this thing's great. And by the way, this is everything that I'm whining about and bitching about is purely my own problem. So if you ever happen to see this stream, Andres Sklenar, please ignore what I'm saying because I'm an idiot, right? It's just from my end, you know. For my own beef, my own problems. Like this thing right here. I don't even want to look at this because, like, it looks. Oh man, the Suko Funk Beatmaker sketchbook. Like, I already know I'm gonna hate that thing. I already know. Not hate, but just be annoyed by it. Like, why is this here? You know, which is a shame. I should be more positive. Jesus Christ. Yeah, man, Super Booth, I don't know. I didn't see anything that was really like, oh, fuck, you know? Well. Whoa, excuse me, what the fuck is this? Wait a minute. Holy shit, what the fuck is this? Okay, wait a minute. Did I just literally find the thing that I was just bitching about? Is this a fucking SH-101? Well, okay. DIN Sync. So it's a mono. Well, okay. Let's look at it. Let's check it out. What is going on here? Oh, I see. So it's a desktop synth and okay. What the fuck? Let's just make it 1080. So it's gonna take a second. Oh no, it's not. Woo! Oh my God, yes. Absolutely yes.
Awesome. So we're here with Paul from DinSync.
Hello.
Hey, Paul.
Again.
So yeah, we're at this sort of outside cabin at Super
Where the fuck are they? I know it's Super Booth, but why is Super Booth such a weird... What the fuck?
Booth.
Yeah, somewhere between the two Super Booth outposts. Nice and shady.
Exactly. What have we got on the table, Paul?
Well, what we have here is finally not the final case.
Pause.
This is,
Yeah, okay, I was just about to say, I hope it's not the final case because it looks like a cake for a kid who is maybe terminally ill. So sorry. I like this thing. It It looks like it looks like it looks like the Make-A-Wish Foundation couldn't couldn't get him to like meet his hero or something. So they said, "We made you a cake that's shaped like your favorite synthesizer." That's not funny. Oh my God. That's so bad. I don't know why that's so funny to me. I just like that. And I like that. I imagine they wheel it into his, hospice care room. They go, "Here you go, buddy. Eat up. Is it a synthesizer?" No, but you can eat it. That's what it fucking looked like, dude. That's what it looked like. Oh my God. I gotta timestamp this for Cuneo. He's gonna love that shit. Holy shit. What time is this? Oh my God. 1:37. Okay, we're at I think my fucking insane rant was at 1:35. Oh my God.
Here's finally the
So it's not the final case. I'm not making fun of this. Sounds dope.
not the final case. This
Okay.
is the Re 101. This is a project we showed a little bit briefly last year.
I think the reason why I was laughing and why it looks like a cake to me is it just seems, and correct me if I'm wrong, no one's here, but correct me if I'm wrong, it looks like it's a little too high off the ground. I don't know. It's tripping me. I might just be an idiot. That's probably what it is.
Final case. This is the Re 101. This is a project we showed a little bit briefly last year, but this is the final product.
Oh my God, that's really beautiful. I mean, it's a replica. Now the knobs remind me of the Jupiter 6 more than the SH101, but I could be wrong. That is beautiful, man. I'm not sure about this, but damn, dude. Yeah.
The case panel is just for the show, but this is probably the final design of the case, which will be coming later from Comptronics. But what we have on the inside is, with our other gear, is 100% compatible with the original SH101 board. So basically,
Now, my question is, no, this is a stupid question. I was going to say, how can they get away with that? 100% compatible. He's basically saying it's not the same parts, but it's good enough. Like, how is he able to get away with that? Or Behringer, for that example. I guess because they call it something else.
we're again selling spare parts which are compatible and enable you to.
What if Roland copyrighted the number 101 and you couldn't do that? You couldn't make a clone. That would be so shitty.
repair your vintage machine, or if you have the expertise, you could actually build a brand new machine, as I've done here. This micro keyboard was actually just for the show because the SH101 has this panel as used and they have a full-size keyboard, but that's kind of expensive, a boutique level to be tooling for a keyboard. So I came up with this kind of micro keyboard just for this case.
Okay.
We've been getting very positive reactions about it. A lot of people have said, "Oh, it's a bit bigger than I thought it was," because the person looking at it is this. But actually, the size of it is pretty much on par with the original SH101. It's just that we've moved some things around, and there's some wasted space on the edges of the original case. But the circuit boards are 100% compatible with the original machine. And what we have different to all the other clones in the market, which are clones, this isn't a clone, this is a replica. We're using an original SEM VCO, which was used in the original Roland machine. We're also working in conjunction with Analog Renaissance. If anyone knows...
Interesting. So he just said there, SEM VCO, which I always hear SEM filter, for like the Oberheims and stuff, but SEM VCO. So this is how I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. So when he says that, I wonder, and if someone in the comments wants to comment on this, please do. SEM VCO. So that's like, SEM is the, I sound so stupid. Shut up, Kiko.
Who they are. They used to make the replacement Juno chips for the 106. And so they are the premier experts.
The Renaissance. Oh, yes. I know those chips. I know those because my what's it called had it. My my thing had it. Roland HS60.
It's on the 3109 circuit, the VCF that's used in this machine. And since we share a booth and we're good friends, we're chatting about it, I say, can you make us a chip? And so he's made us a chip that is indistinguishable from the original, especially
Brilliant.
in the distortion of the resonance.
Woo!
Now, of course, we know there is other SH101 clones in the market.
Right.
We know there is other machines that using other clone VCF chips, but I can tell you that they don't have all the character. They're losing a lot of, we said the mojo in the distortion of the resonance. And we've got a thing on our booth, if you look on our Instagram, /DinSync, we've got a photo of the original Roland VCF 3109, the competition's 3109, and our 3109. And you can see there's, in 50% of the time, there's glaring differences. Peaks are missing. It's not a smooth transition between on the sweep. It's a filter.
Motherfucker came with his homework ready. He said, hey, listen, there's a lot of other fake ass motherfuckers out there. We are the real deal Holyfield. And you best believe if you trying to get the SH101 sound, let me tell you something. Those other ones, peaks are missing. You fucking bitch. And then he just slaps whoever is using a clone. I love this guy.
The clone, the other people's clone, it's a filter, but it's not.
Wait a minute.
Replica.
Does he have a fucking guitar strap on this motherfucker? Yo, bro, please, for the love of Christ, can you make, I don't know how to say this. Yeah, just make it look different because it looks like a cake.
And this is what we do. This is what we do. This is our unique selling point. Is we want to make a machine that is as authentic as possible to the original and also becomes legacy spare parts for customers that haven't had any spare parts.
I'm going to comment. I'm glad that he said the case is not the final because I thought that this was a cake that looked like an SH101. I'm drunk. Just to say that. Cool. Continue.
For 30 years or more.
Yeah, exactly.
All the service centres actually in the past 10 years have been shut down. And now if you need service for an old vintage Japanese machine, you have to go to a major distributor shop and then wait for it to be sent to a third party. You can't actually all the service centres, at least in Scandinavia, have gone. And I used to deal with them, and this is sad for me because now I can't get any vintage parts.
Yeah.
So we have to manufacture everything ourselves.
Dude, I'm telling you, imagine a movie about a fictitious company, a Japanese company that makes keyboards in the 80s. Tell me you would not watch the fucking shit out of that. It would have to be the Randall Corporation. No, it couldn't be that. It's too obvious. It could be like it could be called like, oh fuck. See, Roland is such a good brand name. It's so good. Fuck, what would you call it? What would this movie be? Well, maybe the movie wouldn't be the name of the brand. The movie could the movie name could be something about let's see. I'm trying to think. Polyphony. I don't know, that's stupid. Jesus Christ. Fucking I don't know. But imagine a movie set in 1980 and it's a Japanese company and it's a guy, there's like an executive. And let's pretend in this movie that it's Japan, they're getting fucking stomped by the US. We'll say not Dave Smith, but like, Ted Jones or something, whatever, with his Messiah synth, get it? Prophet. And the Messiah, oh great. And then it follows a guy, who's like, okay, fuck, how do we compete with these guys? We want to get on this market, but we're Japan, etc. And I know they were around, in the early 70s, whatever. Roland's been around for a minute. Yamaha's been around since the 1800s, believe it or not. But let's pretend for the movie, for the sake of the movie, and it's all about some executive guy who's coming up with ideas and stuff, and he hits gold with like something, we'll say a Juno type synth. You know what I mean? But like scenes of, like Hustle and Flow. Remember that movie with, hey man, this is Terrence Howard, man. Remember that movie's about a rapper, who's trying to get big, and scenes in the studio where he's, making a track, etc. There could be scenes in, in a workshop or something where a guy is like, we only have like 5 days to do this, and maybe collaborating, like he has to collaborate with an American guy to make presets for Western audiences. Like he's got the synth down, but all the presets are like buzzing fly or cow moo. And then they send an American guy and he goes, what the fuck can I do with this? And he says, he doesn't understand what I'm saying, does he? And then the Japanese guy goes, I understand English fluently. Oh, one of those scenes. But no, it would be a whole movie about a company who's trying to make their name with synthesis, with a keyboard, with a product. And then they get wrapped up in, I don't know, corporate greed and blah, 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 blah. And you can't have Yamaha and Roland in the movie, obviously, but like you parody them. And dude, that would fucking be so sick. Tell me that you wouldn't want to watch that movie. And it would be just like Ford versus Ferrari, where I'm not a car guy. I was on the edge of my seat for that movie because it's people who are passionate about their thing. And, in this case, racing the Formula One or whatever the fuck it was. No, sorry, the Grand Prix. I don't know, whatever. But like you could do that, a movie with keyboards. You could, because it changes pop music. It fucking changes everything. You know what I mean? The Juno 106 was on hundreds and thousands of records. The DX7, there's got to be a rival company as well. And that's where the guy starts to spiral. Dude, what would you call this movie? I don't know. Someone in the comments, if you've gotten this far, if you watch the stream, what do you call this movie? And please, nothing offensive, but like a movie about a Japanese businessman who's trying to make a synth, and he does, and it gets popular, and then demand and stuff, and pushes him over the edge, and blah, blah, blah. I don't know. I would watch the fucking shit out of that movie, and so would everyone else, by the way. People, and a layman would watch that and go, because that's what people want. They want to know about these worlds, but they don't want to do the homework. So you make a movie where you give them the broad strokes with realism in there, and they go, oh, wow. And now they know a little bit about, the manufacturing world of keyboard instruments and stuff. That was a rant. You know what's great about this stream? No one is here, and I'm sorry, someone's here, but they're not commenting. That's just fine. But I'm just going off on my own. I haven't done a solo stream, like a truly solo stream like this in a while, and I'm having a great time.
As you say, that the filter on this is so integral to the SH-101 sound.
Yeah,
that resonance is so
it's
kind of iconic, isn't it?
I mean, you're not going to get those Aphex burbles without the right filter, And these, for me, the SH-101 was the first real synthesizer I had as a young lad. And so this is kind of coming full circle because, I love all this XOX gear. But yeah, so this has been a real labour of love. This was started in 2020 and probably got put on the back burner because we did the 808 and the 909. But now we've caught up, and
great.
This is what we have now.
I remember Cuneo was telling me, sorry, I keep pausing, but Cuneo was telling me that, I was like, how hard is it to make a synth? I'm stupid. And he goes, dude, you need like a fucking degree in electrical engineering. Like you need like MIT level, unless you're a savant. it takes so. I mean, what we're seeing here, and a guy like me goes, "Oh yeah, there's the sub oscillator, there's the noise. I know what this is. I don't know shit about the internals. I don't know anything about building it. I actually was making a synth in. No, I was programming a plugin in some. I think it was called Synth Edit or something, or Synth Maker. I abandoned it, but that was hard, and that was all virtual. So you just connect cables and set up programming and stuff. Code. My God, this is like 1,000 times harder. Like this guy who makes it look all pretty like this, the work you have to put into this is absolutely crazy.
Available as a kit in our web shop in about a month. That's the Reed 303.
And that's why, but that's why I feel bad when I trash something. I don't care about this. Like that granular synthesizer, a couple, 10, 15 minutes ago that we briefly looked at. I didn't even give it a chance. I don't know. I just kind of go, who cares? Because there's so many products out there. But that is a feat in itself. I mean, all this is a feat.
Web shop, you can Google that.
Mhm.
The cases will come a little bit later, and they'll be coming from Comptronics. That's our partner in Austria, who do the other cases for the other machines that we have.
And another thing, I'm not just
and
going to talk
we
over
also
it.
have exclusive for Superbooth. I don't have one here with me. But
The other
we have
thing
the, Reed 200.
is that when you make an
prototype,
instrument,
I
even
can't
if
say
it's
how far to go
even if
with
it's
it,
a
but we're like
whatever you call it,
Right,
recreation,
there's
whatever,
some things to work out with the rubber buttons and things.
you are immortal.
Excellent.
I mean,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
made
If our
something
viewers check out the
that
Taboo
people
Tech
will
video that we
create
shot earlier
music
today,
with
you
for
can see it
years
in
and
our
years.
Excellent.
It's almost like, dude, it's almost like making a video game. I think
Machines, the 101
that is
so it's
true
very similar, but
immortality.
At the same time, there's some
I gotta pause it. Sorry. When you create a video game from start to finish and people play that shit, that to me, you have just created a world that someone is going to inhabit, and not just someone, many people will occupy their time with for years and years. Okay, good example. I play this game called Streets of Rogue. It's a kind of a small indie game from 2017, I think. And I've been playing it since then. And I think I have logged, Jesus Christ, maybe 1,300 hours into this game. I mean, it is holy fucking shit. Or Noita is another one. Noita is another game that I play the fucking shit out of. Because you lose yourself in the music the moment. You got to own it. Sorry. But you do lose yourself in this. And if you are a creator of a game or an instrument, bro, that to me is that you can die tomorrow, but some motherfucker will play this instrument and just be like, wow, and like create their own worlds from it, Wow, I'm not high, guys, but I sound very high. I'm just saying that to me is immortality, right? Or being a fucking stupid author, who cares?
fundamental differences where the 202 tends to be a bit more grimy and grungy.
Okay, I think we got it. So it's the SH101. It's the SH101. Got it. Have I missed anything? Yeah, Korg Berlin. Like, I don't know about that. Headphones. Studio quality headphones tuned. What does it say? For production. Nah, my pass. Venus Echo. And you know what's also hard for these guys? They have to give it a good name, and some idiot like me is going to go, what's that? No, I don't care. And then leave. Said CSM synth module. I might be interested in that. Beep boop tape rack. Nope. Clank. Arturia Microfreak Stellar version 5.1. What the fuck? You know what I actually want to look into more is the what's it called? Mega Freak? Shit. Polyfreak? Oh my god. Shit, I'm so sorry. Mini Freak. Yeah, I want to hear more of this because I actually really liked that. When it came out, I was like, wow, this is everything I wanted. How much did they go for? Let's see. Reverb Mini Freak. Let's see. I don't want to dox myself though. Give me a second. It's $5.99 to $6.83. Okay. All right. Yep. There's Mr. Bo Beats. Ooh. Shut Up and Play the Arturia Mini Freak. Have I seen this? Let's see it. Mylar Melodies. Oh, this person will definitely copyright claim me. I don't. Fuck it. Mini Freak ain't bad. My 5-minute review, except it's 20 minutes. What the fuck? New Juno V. Oh, this guy, the midlife synthesist.
Hi there.
New
It's really nice
pause. New Akai Juno VST is fire. Making synthwave on Jura. I don't know what this is. Let's watch it.
to be back from Super Booth and in my studio in front of this beauty right here, the MPC XSE. Now, as maybe some of you know, this was released a few weeks ago with a fair share of controversy from the MPC community. And this week, the MPC One Plus was released. Once again, Akai under fire because of expectations, what people thought they were going to get. And, well, drama is what drives this business as well as music. Personally, I'm in this for the music and not for the drama, so I want to focus on one
But I like this guy because he's not afraid. Look, he's only got 5 dislikes. Fuck yeah. He's not afraid to call out a company. Like, I think he called out Teenage Engineering for the OP1 field. You know, like, this guy, I like this guy.
thing that really excited me about this release. And
Look, it's Mario.
One thing that really excited me about this release, and the MPC One Plus is not it. What I'm really excited about is the new plugin. Now, I'm sure that lots of you
lawsuit
weren't very excited when yet another Juno clone VST plugin came out. Frankly, I wasn't too thrilled, but I will give credit where credit is due. And the plugin on the MPC, I have to say, is incredibly inspiring.
Let's just make
me completely by surprise.
I'm sorry for making it not full screen before. Whoever watches this later is going to be like, just make it full screen. I will do that. Fuck it. Who cares?
Now, just so nobody starts yelling shill, I am not being paid by Akai. This is my video. I paid for this with my own money. I'm running the trial version of the Jiro because Akai haven't even sent me the free plugin. I am just using the trial and deciding whether or not I should buy it or not. I've only been trying this out for a couple of days, and the presets are truly inspiring. Now, I've never owned a true Juno, so I can't really compare about the sounds, but at least what it makes me feel. And
I can say I owned a SH60, which is a 106, and I'll tell you something, it was cool. Really not that crazy though. You know, like not that crazy. I'm gonna be honest. It was fun. I really liked it. I sold it because I decided I didn't want to deal with the upkeep and stuff. But yeah, it made some cool sounds. Okay, nice. I mean, I will say I enjoyed the Alpha Juno a lot more. Just because, again, you could do so much more on it. Now, the interface wasn't great, but I had a controller, so I was chilling. Let's watch this.
What I've been vibing with, that's real. That's absolutely real. Funnily enough, the MPC now seems to have officially broken out of the hip-hop and sampler genre and is now a synthwave beast. And what I want to share with you is
I gotta pause. I am, first of all, I'm not an MPC guy. I've never used an MPC in my life. I have to say, looking at this setup, I can see why people dig this. I mean, the screen is angled towards his face. It's a fat screen. This is a huge screen. You got your pads. You got your stuff. I know they have a very specific workflow, but I mean, I would never use it. I would never use this because I'm too FL oriented, but still, I don't know. I kind of get it. This is the new one, right? Akai Professional. Well, not new. Newish. MPC-X. Yeah. I did see some motherfuckers, though, saying, yeah, but the old MPC just has a better, DAC, digital audio converter, whatever. And, like, maybe it does. I don't know. Who gives a shit?
officially broken out of the hip hop and sampler genre and is now
I'm willing to bet that you could not program. There's a setting on here where it can sound like the old MPC. I'm sure.
a synthwave beast. And what I wanted to share with you is a little track that I just made in, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes. This is all sequenced and played with the internal plugins of the MPC, which I find still incredibly surprising.
Okay. Yeah, it's your boy, the midlife synthesist. He's not racist. He's all about the synths. Got the MPC. He. Yeah. Yeah, cool. All right. Hey. Do the two-step. It's your boy. Okay. I want to get a beer with this guy. What's he doing? He bobbing, he weaving, he bobbing, he weaving.
It's an NPC.
Okay. So what he's saying, I see. I'm dumb. So what he's saying is, normally you make hip hop beats on an MPC, and he's just making a full on, synth wave kind of thing. Okay, cool.
Anyway, I've just been enjoying this thing so much. And to be honest, I wasn't very excited about another Juno plugin, BST, because there's so many clones out there. But for someone like me, who's pretty heavily invested right now in the MPC ecosystem,
right,
it just makes a lot of sense. And the presets that come with this are just very useful. And that's one of the things that I love about the Phantom, is just that you have this whole library. You don't have to synthesize every single thing. You can just jump in and make music, and this is certainly shaping up to be an extremely powerful.
That's the thing with, I think what fucks the Montage Modi X over, in my humble opinion, is that, okay, yeah, the Roland Phantom, say what you want about it, blah, blah, blah. I know there's some issues with polyphony, whatever. But the Roland Phantom, they have not marketed, but like categorize their sounds. First of all, they have the cloud ecosystem. So, you want a JX3P? Boom, it's on the Phantom. You want a motherfucking Juno 60? It's on the Phantom. And you have all these weird other sounds, their workstation, XV80 samples, etc. The Montage doesn't really do that. They have some, great sounds on the Montage, but it's kind of like it's in the Montage, platform, synergy, whatever. So the thing with that is they should have like a Yamaha AN1X plugin inside of the Montage. They should have a fucking CS01 plugin in the Montage, or not plugin, you know what I mean? Like section, right? They should do that, because that's genius. First of all, for the person who is producing on it, it's like, oh yeah, I want a fucking CS80 sound. I'll pull up the CS80 thing. It's just how their current ecosystem just doesn't allow that, right? Which I get. But I think for the future, they should do that, because you have a whole library of sounds that, and they're not making analog either, so they might as well tap into that. And that's why I see why this guy is saying, yeah, dude, you got a Juno plugin here. You can always pull that sound out when you need to, right? That's a really smart way to do it. And I will say that, again, I think the Roland, what the fuck is it called? Phantom O series is genius for that. The Phantom is great for that. Like, I think those are some dope keyboards. Now, there are some weird things though with the Phantom. Like, if you use polyphony is so weird on that thing. If you use a certain type of piano sound, one note can take up 6 voices. I shit you not. And that is some bullshit. You know what I mean? Like one note should not, and I don't mean that someone stacks a bunch of sounds together. That's different. Like if you use a specific piano module, just one. This guy, what's his name? Kareem? No, that's not his name. Fuck, I forgot his name. He's on YouTube, but he did a whole video on it, and I could not believe that. I was like, "Are you fucking serious?" So Roland's, trust me, they still suck, but at least they know how to market their shit or categorize their shit, whatever.
Workstation. It already was an extremely powerful sampler, but now it's also kind of a synthesizer in its own right. Hopefully, they keep making better plugins as time goes on.
I like that.
Let me walk you through what I did here. The drums are a stock kit, so
that's
no
okay.
surprises.
No, I'm so sorry. I don't mean to be a dick, but this song was fine. It's fine. But I'm not that wild by it. Now I want to see the Mini Freak. Oh God, Jack, dude, fucking. I don't want to watch this video. Welcome, Jack. Oh my God. First of all, this guy Mike Patrick. He's been on Andertons before, and he goes, "Wow, we've got Mike Patrick in the studio. He's going to be playing the new Phantom, the new Montage White." And he just, okay, first of all, he can outplay me any day of the week. He's so much better than me. But I noticed he just plays like some little thing, and he goes, "Wow, that's amazing." It's like, Jack, bro, can you relax a little bit? Can you chill out a little bit? Like, I'm not gonna click on this. Is a fucking ad for the Nord Stage 4. I'm a little curious to see this. Oh, this guy again. The Juno X guy. Good guy, good demoer, I guess. Let's watch this. SH4D is impressively versatile. It's 44 minutes. That's a lot. No. I should watch something that I really want to see. These are all Super Booth things. Yeah, let's watch it. Because I did give this thing a lot of... Okay. But you can fuck right off with this shit.
Oh, shit. Come on.
You can fuck right off, Roland.
To the death.
Oh, shit. Hello and welcome to Andertons TV. My name is Jack Tuxbury. That's Oz behind the camera. And this is...
Andy from Roland.
Oh, man. Yo. Friday morning. You've brought in the SH4D. I did a video where I basically did a Batman kind of like call out to you. Will Andy come in and show us more about it? And you've answered my call.
Yeah, we're here.
Thanks, mate. So in this video, we're going to do a bit of a deeper dive on it because I was super shallow in the last one. So let's get...
See, as much as shit as he gets, he owns up to his I don't want to say mistakes. He's not expected to know every fucking thing about the synth. I wish people would be nicer to Jack. I know he does too. Whoa, dude, in the thumbnail. And, dude, that's amazing. But he is a playing musician. Here's the thing. He's a musician. Whenever he reviews a synth, he's like, yeah, so if you want your gigging sounds, you got this. And that's how he thinks. He doesn't think like, but let's look at the real filter envelope because this is, he's not like Starsky Carr. Let's compare filters right there, Starsky Carr. So I got to give him some props.
Deep, baby.
This video's going to get copyright claims. Not claimed, but like it will not be monetized when I'm done. When I upload this or when it's done, I'm going to get a million things saying, ooh, this content. I'll just take off monetization. I don't know what I was thinking.
Before we start though, I just want to say massive congratulations to you and the whole team at Andertons at hitting 100,000 subscribers.
Thank you, mate. You're a big part of it. You've enjoyed many a video.
But I know how hard you work, so it's amazing.
Thank you, mate. Really appreciate it.
Wow.
Thanks for watching.
Little kiss ass McGee. Just kidding.
I forgot to thank people out there. I was thinking of the people who have to sit through all the editing, but thank you guys for watching.
Wait a minute. Andy from Roland or Luke from Korg, who is the better BFF for my man Jack? He's being all nice to him, but Luke from Korg, bro, he's dapping him up and giving him massages and everything. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, I can't believe you, I suppose, You ain't got much choice. So anyway, this guy.
So the SH4D. So just to have a quick recap on it. So if anyone watching, if they haven't watched your video already, go watch that because that goes through all of the different sound engines and some great sound examples on there. But just to give a recap of what the SH4D is it is a desktop synthesizer, but it's multi-timbral, so it allows you to have 4 synthesizer parts running at the same time. It's also got a really great drum section on it as well, so you can have 4 synths and a drum part, and there's a really cool sequencer on it. And it's got a great emphasis on hands-on sound design, and to kind of understand the workflow of it. So on a traditional synthesizer, you have an oscillator section, and that goes into a filter. You've got a couple of envelopes. You have an LFO and maybe some effects, and that's kind of a traditional kind of setup.
Yes.
And we have that on the SH4D, the oscillator, the filter, envelopes, and so on. But what makes the SH4D really unique is we can take that oscillator section and swap it for something else. So it's like you have your favorite.
Is that the okay?
Favorite synth. And then you're able to take that oscillator section and bring in something else like that. Everything else.
Okay. I mean that's not that unique, right? If I'm being real persnickety here. Like, he's saying the oscillator, he's right, but not the filter stays the same 100% of the time, which is a little weird on this one. They do have synths where you can. I guess they don't. Well, I think they do. I don't know. Andy, pulling a fast one.
Remains the same, but it means that you can really change that sort of fundamental building block of the sound and build up some really cool tones from that. As we said, we're going to take a bit of a deep dive on some of the oscillator sections, so we won't go through all of them. But as I change it on here, so we've gone through the SH4D.
Wait a minute. Pause.
The sync.
Video is 44 minutes. Why don't you go through all of them? Why not? You're trying to sell the synth. You're not going to go through every section? Why not? I mean, really. That's kind of lazy.
And so on and so on. That these, when I change the oscillator section here, we're only changing this part of the synthesizer.
Yeah. Hear that breathing in? Oh.
Right. So the filter is the SH4D filter, it's the SH4D amp and LFOs and everything. So for example, when we go to say the SH101 oscillator model, this is not a full end-to-end recreation of an SH101 like we might do in like the boutique version, the SH101A. But what it is the oscillator section, and it mimics that workflow.
I think that is I understand that they can't, or not can't, it's hard to implement all those filters in a synth like this. But you might as well just sell it as a synth that is a 4-part multi-timbral digital synth. Why? I mean, because what you're doing by saying it's only the oscillator section is you're telling somebody, oh, that's cool, I guess. And then they're messing with the filter. And most people won't give a shit. But someone like me is going to go, it would be nice if it was a different filter for this. I wonder what the SH101 filter would sound like. Well, I won't know because I have to use this, right? Which is, I mean, I'm sorry, but that's a little weird. It's a weird limitation, and you don't even need to call that out. I feel like something, and it's not his fault, it's in the marketing or something. Like, why not just say, hey, dude, this is a fucking 64 voice, whatever the fuck it is, multi-timbral synth. You don't have to get into all that shit. You don't have to say all that stuff. That's a weird marketing thing, in my opinion.
And then it'll still go through the SH4D filter and envelopes and so on. So if you're, if you're working on a track and you think like, I really want something that's got like an SH101 kind of vibe in terms of bass sound or something, totally you can get that out of here. But if you're thinking like, I really, really want a full forensic kind of end-to-end recreation of the SH101, maybe look at the boutique or something.
Why even put that in their head? I mean, you know what I mean? Like, it's like shooting themselves in the foot. I don't know. It's weird. Why even have them go, oh, well, I guess I'm not getting it as, like why?
Like that,
And there's a ton of different oscillator types. As I found out doing that playthrough, I was like, oh God, there's a lot. Right? How many are in there?
So 11, plus also we have a really powerful drum section as well, where you can do some sound design. And as we flick through them, so if you use the model dial on here, these the controls sort of change to reflect really what it is that you're using. So if we're on something like, say, the SH4D model, where you can have 4 separate waveforms running at the same time, so these become volume controls for each of the individual waveforms, and we can change through sort of a variety of different wave shapes. On another one, say the SH3D, which is the same, you have 3 waveforms, but then an additional LFO, so now this becomes a control for that LFO. Or say, one other example, say on something like the sync oscillator on here, you can change a waveform on here, but these then control, say, the distance between the 2 synced oscillators, and then this now actually becomes like an envelope for controlling the modulation of the sound. So depending on
That's kind of interesting. Yeah. I don't hate the synth, by the way. There's little things that bug me, but no, like I said, when they dropped this, I said, do I owe Roland an apology? Like, it is a little strange. I don't know. Why are these now a control for the envelope if we have a whole envelope section here? Like, you know what I mean? It's sort of like I think what's hurting this thing, I don't know, I have no idea about the sales, but it's a little too complicated when it doesn't need to be, I don't think people are really that oh, you know what would be cool? A Juno 106 oscillator with a filter that I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, it's sort of like, why? I don't get why they're doing that.
which oscillator model you use, these controls will sort of readapt.
And that, I wasn't thinking that about this stayed the same. So if you felt like you had a sound where you liked the envelope of it, like the length, everything, and you just wanted to switch it up, that's so cool. You can just switch up the core oscillator at the beginning. But they were super... One thing I thought through the playthrough was they were great caricature examples of what I thought they'd be. Like the sync stuff sounded super syncy, right? I think it's just giving people what they want there. Right, cool. And how, when you said it's 4-part multi-timbrel, that was one thing that I must say when I sat down and played for it, I was flicking through the different models, but how do you flick between those different...
the different parts.
Timbres, I didn't get that deep.
So
the fact that he has to ask that question is kind of crazy.
Down below here, we've got part 1, 2, 3, and 4.
And not his fault. I mean, it is very weird. Because, like, okay, I'm looking at my Nord 2X right now from 2003. And the way it works is that there's slot A, B, C, and D. And literally, okay, if all the parameters are the same for each slot, so you just press slot B and then everything there will adjust. Sorry, will not adjust, excuse me. Everything there is its own unique parameter for that slot. And it's 20 voices, so it's, like whatever. 6 voice, whatever. No, I can't do math. Jesus Christ. I'm also drunk. No, if we do, I'm so sorry. 20, okay. So it's 4 voices. Wait a minute, what the fuck? 5 voices, excuse me, each, right? Sorry. Anyway, the point is, like, each slot is its own thing, and all those parameters affect that slot. Great. So then why... The fact that Jack didn't even know how to do that, and it could be that he just wasn't paying attention, but also I think it's not very obvious.
If you hold shift, you can select which one it is that you're controlling, or you can control the rhythm part.
If you hold shift, already I don't like that. If you hold shift, there's a secret thing. I mean, it's not secret. You got to read the manual. But that's not intuitive.
So what I thought really actually we could do is build up a bit of a track. And
Come on.
We'll make some sounds from scratch because that's what it's all about, you know, it's making your own tones and stuff. So I'm just going to go to any kind of like blank pattern. So we've got 8 banks of 16 patterns that you can choose. A lot of them are blank, so you can start creating your own thing. And first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the rhythm section so we can do some drums, because this is a really deep thing actually, and you didn't look at it in your other video, so I thought we'd start with this. So I'm just going to set a tempo. Let's have something a bit chilled. Let's go for 94 this time. Friday morning. So with the drum section on here so now all of our keys at the bottom here, so we've got 26 keys down here, and these are different drum sounds. And like on all of them, if you hit sound, we have lots of different sort of preset kits of all kind of different styles. Lots of classic kind of Roland sounds in there. But actually this first kit is a really good example because it's completely synthesized. So this is, as you can see on here, this kick drum is actually just a cosine wave, and then we're manipulating it. So for all of the drum sounds, not only are all of, well, the majority of the synth controls available, so if I was hitting a hi-hat, I can change the filter on it, I can change the decay, and do that per instrument, and including, say, a reverb send on a particular sound.
That's kind of cool. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We hit buffering. You know, honestly, that might be a good place to stop, to be honest with you, because I'm just not even, I don't know. Who cares? All right, well, whoever watches this later, I hope you had fun. I hope this was I had a good time just talking to myself and going through this. That's it, folks. We'll talk soon. We'll do streams on the weekend, and love ya, miss ya, really want to kiss ya.